Assalamu alaikum everybody. This is a simple implementation of knife-based classifier using this golf data set on our in our language. So let's begin. If you look at this Excel file, the CSV file, here you can see the same data set which was used when we were discussing theory, and I have provided the CSV file with the code. So you can see the first four columns are the predictors or the attributes, the outlook, temperature, humidity and wind, and the last play golf is the class label, and this is the result. This is the class which we are going to train our knife based classifier, and then when we will be using unseen data to make predictions. Okay, this is the R Studio which is we are going to use, and the source program is here. You can see it is a simple program which I'm going to try and explain to you. RM list is equal to ls is here to make sure that the command is referring to all the objects in the environment. Then we will be making a reading the table, the golf dataset.csv, which I have provided with this presentation. Then we will be including a library E1071 that has the knife based classifier library. Then we will be training the classifier here, and after the training of classifier, the prediction will be done, and it will be shown in the form of confusion matrix, which we'll see later on. Then we have this unseen data which we are going to try and predict using the training done earlier. So let's implement it one. Okay, so this is the first command which I'm going to use, is this one, and I'm going to run this command, and it will make sure that all the variables are used which are in the environment. Then I'll be loading the data set, the golf data set, into this environment. You can see here in the bottom of the screen, here you can see it's there, and if you go and look at the global environment, you can see here that the data set is now loaded, and there are 14 objects and 5 variables. So 14 objects and 5 variables means, and if you click on it, you can see this table here. First 1 2 3 4 are the predictors, and this is the class label which is now here. Now back to the code. So the next is we will be loading the library loaded, and you can see that the library is loaded into the environment. Next is the training of the classifier, and we have tried to train the classifier, and it has created list of 5 objects. Next is, you can see the confusion matrix here at the bottom of the screen, and you can see that there are total of 14 records, 9 yes and 5 no's were the actual, but the prediction is that it has predicted 4 no's correctly, and it misclassified 1 no with a yes. So this was the training part and the prediction part. Let's go back to the code, and here you can see that it is going to show you the individual values for temperature, for cool, hot, mild as shown in the theory, for yes and no, then humidity, yes and no, and then windy, yes and no. So these are the attributes and their values. Finally, we will be testing the data set with an unseen testing the model with the unseen data set, where we have outlook equals to sunny, humidity, temperature cool, and then we have humidity high and strong wind. Let's run it and see what happens. And once you run it, you will be able to load it, and the results, first we look at this. The outlook is sunny, temperature is cool, humidity is high, and wind condition is strong. Let's predict it using the naive Bayes, and you can see here the result for this prediction is, for this data, unseen data, is no, yes, and the levels available are no and yes, as we already know this. So this is how it works, and I hope you can also try it on your laptop or desktop and see the result for yourself. You can change the data set and experiment with it. Okay then, thank you very much.